More than a year ago, many Americans were forced to leave their workspace and work from home. Specifically, media reporters found the good and the bad of this situation. Richmond Times-Dispatch athletic reporter Wayne Epps explains how he had to adapt to this change very quickly.
Less face-to-face in-person interviews, going back to the beginning of COVID. It was a big change. Like when it first hit, it was, I guess, like a couple weeks into May, or a couple weeks into March of 2020. Of course, like most places, like they told us to start working from home. And then, as a sports department, it was kind of scary because, so many sports events have been, canceled, and there wasn't a whole lot going on.
Since the pandemic, media reporters have had to do many stories regarding the effects of COVID-19 on everyday issues. Richmond Times-Dispatch Metro reporter Jess Nocera describes COVID stories within her position.
Obviously, a lot of my reporting now concerns COVID. I think this is definitely the longest time in my career where I have covered like a single topic for as long as I have. Obviously, there's a lot of aspects to COVID, but I really focus on how it affects schools.
Richmond Times-Dispatch managing editor Mike Savets says it was difficult for some reporters to adapt to the change.
Few new reporters start. So they started in the pandemic and they were covering education and localities, and how do you meet people when you can't meet with them? How do you get to build sources? So that was unfortunate, and it took a lot of extra effort.
Many people were forced to work from home because of the pandemic. This may be the new norm moving forward, giving people the decision of whether or not they want to return to the workspace or keep working virtually. You heard it here first. Amber Towns reporting live from VCU Journeys.